Am I overreacting?
Your face is...
Boyfriend's best friend got him a sweater with her face on it for Christmas. Boyfriend told me his best friend wanted to get awkward family photos taken at a department store while wearing ugly Christmas sweaters. Fine by me. Fun little thing for them to do. But today he calls and tells me she gave him the sweater they were gonna wear, and it's a custom-made sweater with her dogs and her face on it. He made it clear he didn't know about it and doesn't want me to feel like he's wearing another woman's face like he loves her.
Oh, I didn't think you were until you said that.
But more like he loves her dogs. It more so threw us both off, as it's extra. We've talked about this girl multiple times and my feelings about them and boundaries. He only recently changed her name in his phone as half-girlfriend from an inside joke.
Oh, ha, funny.
And it also upset his ex and took me telling him it made me uncomfortable for him to change it. I know he sees me as a priority over her, but I can't help but feel uncomfortable about this. Am I overreacting?
I don't think you're overreacting. I think it's natural feelings.
I wish there were more details.
Yes, there's so much more that could be explained in there.
What did you talk about with these boundaries? I'm sure there was other things going on for you to have that discussion about the boundaries.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
It's weird. I'm not sure. I think more context is needed. But if we just take this at face value, the half-girlfriend thing is...
What is it?
I don't know, because
Yes, go on.
There's so many things. It's like, how much do you trust him? How much do they have in... what kind of relationship did they have? Was it just platonic? Just a friendship? Was there ever benefits to that friendship?
I feel like they may have mentioned that, because that seems pretty significant.
Yeah, but it feels like there's a lot missing to it. Because if if the best friend was a man, obviously that wouldn't be an issue, right? You have your best friend's face on the Christmas.
You mean if there were
t-shirt,
two men?
Christmas shirt? Yes, that wouldn't be the issue. Obviously, the fact is that it's another woman, so there's possibly jealousy there.
Wait, possibly jealousy, or possibly some other things have happened that haven't been...
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
Yeah. The thing about my overreacting, I mean, what have you haven't done anything. You're just like, I feel uncomfortable about this.
Yeah!
You're underreacting! Like, I think it's okay for there to be a friendship between him and his best friend.
That's how friendship works.
But I do feel like there's maybe details that would be...
We need more...
That could sway things.
Yeah, we need more spice to that story.
Yeah, we need more details.
There's a little bit missing to that recipe.
I don't think you're overreacting. I don't
there
think
was
you're
no
reacting
reaction.
much. I'll just read a few of the comments.
Ew! No wonder his ex left.
Half-girlfriend?
This is another comment.
Half-girlfriend, this is weird. Frankly, I'm surprised you're still in this relationship. But that's coming from someone who's dealt with the girl best friend before.
Okay, so I read this to my boyfriend, and both of us audibly said, ew. When we read that your boyfriend had changed her name, had changed her name to half-girlfriend, they're clearly emotionally involved. It doesn't, of course they are, they're best friends.
Yeah.
No, we have no emotions as best friends. It doesn't matter if he doesn't take it seriously. She most likely has feelings for him, and it's inappropriate even if he doesn't feel the same. I would not be with a partner whom I know changed their best friends of the opposite sex name to half-girlfriend.
Well,
I'm still on the fence about that.
If you're single and you do that, what's the harm?
Because it's suggesting that it's more than just best friends.
Yeah, but if you're single...
No, it's fine.
Once you get into a relationship, you should have the hindsight to change that.
Look, if you don't know what the word acrimonious means, just don't use it.
That's fine. But it's suggesting that there was more than just friendship to the friendship. Right?
Please tell me you understand.
Yeah.
But I think that's the significant part to it. Like it's even if you change. Okay, let's say
Sorry, I'm innocent.
you have a good friend. It's a woman, and at some point before we were together, she was half girlfriend in your phone. We met. We were in love. You change it from half girlfriend to whatever her name is. I wouldn't care if you changed it. Every time you go out and do something with her, I know that at some point you considered her not just a friend. There was something a little more to it than that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do that with your male friends, right? You wouldn't say my half boyfriend. If she was gay, that would be different, because then it would be like a joke, because obviously there's nothing there.
Yeah, but we don't know.
No,
Maybe
we
she
don't
is.
know. I think there's lots of room to imagine that there's more to the story that would make it seem like it's like definitely not something you would want your boyfriend to be doing.
Yeah.
Am I the a-hole for walking out on Christmas? I'm not a very social person, and the holidays can be very taxing for me. My extended family is in town from all over the world. For the past month, they've all been here. It's the biggest gathering in recent memory. Every day there is a big group activity or meal with family. Myself and my husband work full-time at a very stressful job. They're both working at the same job.
Possibly.
And we are also experiencing financial issues. So we were expected to join family functions while continuing to work, and we only had a few days off for Christmas. I tried to set boundaries, but honestly it's difficult because I'm the oldest of my siblings and I feel a lot of obligations and pressure. My husband has been on and off, reacting strangely. Sometimes he's in a terrible mood and doesn't want to talk or engage. When he's like this, he is impatient with me and doesn't want to hear me vent about family or anything I might be upset about. Other times he seems okay. Not great, just okay.
Well, those are hard times.
I know he's missing his own family. They live in another country. And we made the choice not to fly to see them this Christmas because of finances. Last night was Christmas Eve. Okay, ready?
I am so ready.
Wow, you're writing out Christmas.
That's true. And the entire family is meant to unwrap gifts together. It's a tradition, and it's our mission.
Don't trip on the tower route.
On the way there, I take my younger cousins and husband to get ice cream. I get some for my mother too.
So she lives in a warm country or place.
People eat ice cream in cold weather.
Believe me, here I would not go out to get ice cream. Most ice cream places are closed here in Montreal.
That's true. When we get to the house, my mother immediately asks where the rest of the ice cream is and blames me for not getting enough for the entire party, although she knew I was going to the ice cream shop and hadn't clearly asked me to. She just expects me to know these things.
You should ask. You're gonna come back with, like, I don't know,
Ice cream cones?
20 ice cream cones?
Might as well just buy a tub at that point.
Well, yes, but like, what's the expectation there? Like, it's ridiculous. Does she live next to an ice cream? That's different. Tell me.
I don't know. Everyone starts avoiding me, which is generally what happens when my mother and I get like this. Excuse me. For them, it's less drama with me being the scapegoat because it happens so often anyway. I'm wandering around and my husband is in another room entirely talking to my younger cousin and brother. He says to me that what my mother did was messed up. And there's so many people there, and I'm feeling socially anxious and tapped out, so I can't properly respond. I say I'm feeling overwhelmed and I want to go somewhere quiet with him. I want to say more, but my husband is in a strange mood again and doesn't wait to let me finish. I'm not sure I'd want to go somewhere quiet with him.
No.
He decides to leave me instead and play a game with the cousin across the room. I'm feeling totally isolated at this point. By the time my husband comes back, I'm at my breaking point and I just need to leave the house. I tell him that and walk out without him. And I actually go home. Oh, they weren't home?
We're having a little trouble following you here.
Feeling alone in a huge social gathering where everyone is avoiding me and where I've been publicly shamed is the worst feeling to me. Well, me too. Eventually I go back, but it's hours later and everyone acts like nothing happened except for my husband. He says I crossed the line and he's not talking to me.
Oh.
Am I the a-hole?
Hands, everyone together.
No,
Your husband.
is the a-hole.
Yes.
No matter what happened, you have your partner's back.
So wait, the whole time, before the ice cream, after the ice cream, probably all the time, he's just like in a bad mood? That seems to be the story I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, your mom, not very nice, kind of rude. But the husband, like, don't you want the support of, like, your significant other? Don't you, isn't that, like, one of the jobs?
Yes.
Support me!
It's your obligation.
No, but, like, you're being grumpy, and on top of that, you're adding to the
stress?
the
upsetness?
stress, shame. The public humiliation.
And maybe him not talking to her at that point is a blessing.
Yeah. Change husband. Change mother. If you're okay with it, just don't go to Christmas.
I don't know, but the husband seems like the problem here. Like, have you looked at that issue? You're not the a-hole, but what's happening? I feel like the husband is the main issue in this story. The moral of this story is, do you want to continue in a relationship that your significant other treats you like that? You can't choose your mother, but you're supposed to be able to choose your husband, I feel like.
Hopefully.
You can change husbands, you can't change your mother. So maybe a change is due. Not the a-hole, your mother publicly humiliates you.
We're in the comments now?
Yes. Of course you want to leave. She is the a-hole and not you, and your husband was no prize either. Only bringing ice cream to a family gathering for one person probably did look rude.
Oh, come on.
She went out for ice cream. I'm not reading your comments.
That's ridiculous. How many ice cream do you want to bring? You do not bring back an ice cream cone.
No.
Can you imagine? you come back with 10 ice cream cone and you're licking all of them?
That's one lucky lady.
Thank you, everyone. Bye. Subscribe.